Hey Libra, it's Sunday night, and it's been a better day than yesterday, right? Well, for me at least. I'm a Libra moon, so I get you. And I have a lot of Libra friends and family. I love my Libras. So this reading is for you for the month of March. And yeah, so we'll see what's going on. Angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please give us some messages that the Libras would like to receive. Messages for their highest good at this point in time and for the month of March. Okay, let's get to it. What do our lovely Libras need to know for the month of March? What do our lovely Libras need to know for the month of March? Breakdown of communication. Queen of Wands. So we got some fire already. Hanged Man. Knight of Cups. What else? What do we got for our Libras here? Angel, spirit guides, what messages do our Libras need to hear right now and for the month of March? High Priestess in reverse. Alright, what else? What do you have for our lovely Libras? Breaking away, breaking free. Breakdown of communication. Let's see. Oh, that one did not want to stay in the deck. That one wanted to come out. Alright, sorry guys, I'm just looking at the deck here. Got some major arcanas going on. Okay, King of Swords in reverse. Who's being manipulative, huh? Tyrannical. Aggressive. Not themselves. Anyway, air sign possibly. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hey, that's you. Sorry, it's late, but I wanted to do this because I can't sleep. So I'm the type of empath and person. It's like the messages that I get, I won't be able to sleep until I get them out. It's crazy, but that's just the way it is. So why is this Four of Wands here in the reverse with the Seven of Swords in the reverse? Interesting. I like to take all the cards out first. I don't really like to stop and tell a story and then keep shuffling. This is just the way I do things, and I know it's a little bit different, but please feel free to skip ahead to the reading. I usually timestamp them, and if I forget, I'm sorry, and please feel free if you want to comment and timestamp it yourselves. Please be my guest. Why is this Queen of Wands here with the Seven of Cups? Why is this Queen of Wands here with Seven of Cups for our lovely Libras? Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Strength in reverse. Why is the Knight of Cups here reversed with the Three of Pentacles? Something tells me that I think I already know what this is about, but we'll see what clarifies it. Too many cards falling out here. Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Three of Pentacles? There it is. Ah. Defending yourself. Somebody who's jealous and moody. High Priestess in reverse, the Devil in reverse. High Priestess in reverse, Devil in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. You guys, what's going on with this jealousy and moodiness? We'll figure it out. This is your bottom of the deck clarifier, the Hermit, and this, for me, clarifies the big deck. The other deck. Let's say that because it sounds like something else. Anyway, Not, King of Swords in reverse with the Hermit. So either this is you, or this is somebody else that's making you kind of like go within and have some introspection. My dear Libras, you're so beautiful. Either this, whoever you're dealing with or situation you're dealing with, is either it's making you this person here. Okay, they could be making you this person here. You don't like it. You don't want to be this person. I mean, you want to be this person in the upright, right? Everybody wants to be the upright. But in the reverse, nah. Like you ain't got time for that shit. Like you want to be good. You want to be in the upright. You don't want to be this like aggressive. Like they're bringing out the aggression in you, or you're bringing out the aggression in them, and it's causing you to like stop and think and be like, okay, I need to like figure this out, right? I need to figure this out. It's like making you stop and think and be like, I need to figure this out. I need to like seriously think about this before I move forward. Like whatever is happening is making you stop and think, I really need to know what's going on before I move forward. I need to find answers. I need to see how I truly feel. Like this is what I'm getting. Like just a lot of introspection, a lot of questioning, a lot of going within. And she's like, I really want to make sure, because I don't like this attitude. I don't. Either you are saying that or they're saying that. Okay, moving forward. You took you took an opportunity, or you're giving yourself an opportunity to have a new beginning. And it's like you got out of something that made you unhappy, something that wasn't stable, something that was just how do I say this? So something that you had to break away from, let's say that, okay? Something that you had to break free from, like just mentally, physically, whatever you felt bound to and didn't, like something that you couldn't truly be yourself with, or in a situation with a person or a situation, like you couldn't truly be yourself. And it's like you felt like you couldn't communicate your true feelings, because it was always like ending up, in this kind of energy. You are giving yourself a new beginning from that. So either you're ending that situation, moving on from that situation, or just starting a new cycle within the same that doesn't allow this type of energy anymore. So either way, you're moving forward, which is really good. Which is good. Now, this is weird because this is some fire energy, right? Warmth, beautiful. Fire energy, Queen of Wands here. Warmth, loving, caring, leadership, like entrepreneurial, like that type of energy. Just badass all the way around, right? And it's here with the card of confusion and card of illusions. Card of like options, deceit, with the Queen of Swords, that's clarifying it. So again, another air sign, could be you, could be somebody else, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but in the reverse again. So same type of like cold-heartedness type of energy, with the warmth. So either somebody you're dealing with, or this could be like an opportunity, like a job or whatever, is, okay, so this Queen of Wands, can be a male also, doesn't have to be female, is presenting you with these either ideas, options, opportunities, or options, opportunities. Queen of Wands is presenting you with this, right? And either you're saying, I don't want this, or you know what it leads to. It's like, because every time I see this card, I always look at the shadow person. And to me, this is a shadow person. So, but with this particular reading, I feel like all these things you're thinking about, it's like, okay, I've been here before. I see where it ends. I see where the story goes. I see where the story lies. I've seen this before. I've seen the cycles before. I don't know if I really want this again. You know, it's like, and it's making you hermit yourself and go inside and go within deep inside and think. And I feel like either if you haven't done it already, you're possibly thinking about cutting the situation out altogether. So fire sign or opportunity or job that's presenting you with this. But it's like, you know, like it's almost making you face some truths, and it's almost making you kind of like face the shadow self. It's like really making you go within, like, and decide what it is that you want, because you're getting all these offers and opportunities, and you don't know if they're real or not. Like, you don't know if it's just an illusion. You don't know, like, you're confused as a mother effer. You don't know. And I like keep hearing this, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. So that's what I get for that. The Hanged Man. This always hurts me to see that. I feel like you're hanging on to your heartache. Does your heartache guard you? The pain that you've went through, does that keep you guarded? Does that keep you feeling safe? Because I feel like that's what you're hanging on to. And it's almost like you're doubting yourself and you're weak because of this pain. And that's not that's not me throwing shade. That's me saying a matter of fact. Like, it's not your fault. Like, you feel as if, or the person you're dealing with feels as if they have to hold on to this pain because this is the pain that reminds them how this shit ends up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you've seen it before. It's like, I gotta hold on to this pain because it reminds me of all the shit that I've been through, and I hold on to it because it's my safety blanket. It's my guard. It's what keeps me grounded, you know? It's what keeps me grounded and not floating away in an air balloon filled with bullshit, or what you think might be bullshit, and or what you might think is filled with illusions and lies and deceit, or just, you know, blowing smoke up its ass. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Blowing smoke up the balloon. That's what I meant. You're afraid. You're afraid. You're doubting. You're afraid to let your guard down. And it's just, I don't want to say this, but I almost feel like you're kind of like having to like make yourself cold, you know? Numb to, not numb, but cold. Because you still feel pain, so that doesn't make you numb, right? Because you feel it. But you're feeling like cold. So, I'm really sorry. But I feel like you're aware. At least you're aware and you're present. Like, maintain focus and be present. Even if you feel like you don't want to drop your guard down just yet. That's okay. You know, no one's forcing you. Like, that's fine. Just keep in mind, this is always better when it's like this. You know, even though there's that pain, if you're afraid to let it go, you know, just because you let it go doesn't mean that you have to forget about it, you know? And you can heal that pain and still, you know, keep it as a reminder as to why you want to do things a different way now. It's not going to like redefine you or make you weak or make you, you know, selfish or doubt or flighty or anything. Like, healing's fine. Like, it's okay to heal. So keep that in mind. It's totally okay to heal. Your pain doesn't have to be your safety blanket. You know, you can change that. Oh, I have such a bad headache, you guys. Like, all of a sudden. I don't know if one of you is like getting bad migraines or something with your head. Can't sleep. It's making you kind of like disoriented. Get some sleep, you know, whatever, head pain, headaches, maybe nightmares. I don't know. That's weird. But I mean, it's not weird, but it's weird for me to say that just like that. So that makes me think that it might resonate with one of you. Because, and it's weird because like I even like I'll say stuff like channeling and not realize until after I'm like, oh, that's what that meant. Okay. You know, like I'm still I'm not new at this, but I'm still learning. Like everything, like I feel like a student still. Like I'm still learning about my abilities. I've had them forever. I shut them off and then reawaken. Anyway, let's not talk about me. And we'll do that later in another video. I keep saying that, but further down the line. Anyway, your next card's the Knight of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, with the Seven of Wands in the upright. Oh, this makes me feel kind of sick to my stomach because I think I know what this means, and I'm not judging. It's not, you know, none of my business, but the cards are telling me, so don't shoot the messenger. Moodiness, jealousy, just emotionally imbalanced over a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm getting. Somebody that you're dealing with, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. Somebody that you're dealing with, or an earth sign, is not... Somebody that you're dealing with is just moody. It's like you don't, and I always say this, it's like you don't know what you're going to get from one day to the next. Because one day they're up and they're fine, and the next day they're just blah, you know? It's almost like you have to defend yourself all the time because of this. You know, maybe that's where the pain comes from. Maybe that's why you can't heal, because somebody's always bringing it up. Because it's like he is holding one wand, and there's all these other wands, 6 other wands. So it's like you're like blocking yourself, or like, okay, so I'm getting 2 things here. Sorry. You're either defending yourself because somebody keeps bringing it up over and over and over again, or this is what blocking you. This is what is blocking you from this turning to this. So this is your heartache. This is where your heartache stems from also. And it's like could be one of your blocks. So something that gets in your way of moving forward, something that reminds you of the pain, something that's like why you don't want to let your guard down. You know, it could either be that, or like I said, the person that you're with or dealing with is just not entirely quite mature enough to deal with the situation, I guess. That's what I'm getting. Everybody's human, you know. Everybody feels everything differently. So I say, yeah, be introspective. Search for answers. Do what you gotta do. And I almost feel like there's a voice inside your head that's really asking you to listen to your higher self. Like really listen. You're not listening to yourself. You're doubting yourself. Because you're like, no, it's just pain. I don't want the pain. I don't want to listen. I don't want to listen because of the pain. And what this is saying, what I think is saying, because it's tied with the Devil in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, kind of similar to Knight of Cups, right? I mean, I can hear it, but I didn't say it. I'm sorry, you guys. This happens to me all the time. It's like I think I'm talking, but I'm not. Because anyway, what is your inner guide, inner voice is telling you? Your higher self. You know what to do. Detach. Detach from, break away from toxic energy, from toxic cycles, from karmic cycles, from any addictions, from any anything that doesn't serve you. Because, look, again, with the emotional instability, with the jealousness, with the moodiness, it's almost like it's, This is clearly stating these two rows. It's clear as day. You're defending yourself or having to block yourself from the situation. And your inner voice is telling you, you know you want to break away and break free. You know you want to end this cycle. You know you want to like just end this karmic cycle. Or change it. Because this shit ain't working out with this type of energy. And with this type of energy. And with this type of energy. And with this type of energy. Like it's like you started this new beginning to go into what? This bullshit? With this and this? Jealousy, moodiness? Like, and I'm not saying like, oh, break up with whoever or leave this job or whatever. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is listen to your higher self. If you need to be the hermit for a bit, be the freaking hermit for a bit. Because at the end of the day, it's only you who can make yourself happy. You can't put your happiness into somebody else's hands. You cannot rely your happiness to come from somebody else. It has to stem from you, from within. From within. Maybe that's what you're looking for, your happiness. Oh my God, you guys. You're looking for your happiness. Check this out. I want to see if I can get it in there without fucking up the camera. Look. I didn't touch these, right? I sat them down, showed you this was at the bottom of the deck. You know, I said you were looking for your happiness. Guess what? What's behind door number 1? Boom. Sun. Your happiness, your bliss. I feel like if you can get past this energy, you get this. And that's incredible. That's incredible. That's beautiful. So let's focus on this, right? And I don't know why I have to say this. I have to keep repeating. Only you are reliable and responsible for your own freaking happiness. Only you, baby. Only you. Nobody else, just you. And if you don't make yourself happy, we'll find a way. Whatever it means for you, how to find it. That's what's most important than anything, is your happiness. And don't let anything stand in your way, but, you know, do it responsibly, obviously. You don't want to be the 5 of Swords, but, okay. Leo and Taurus got this card, too. Outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So maybe you like that's your happy place. Maybe going into nature, hiking or whatever, going outdoors is your spot. Like maybe that's where you go to kind of like relieve stress and meditate and just kind of like be the hermit, you know? That's where you like to go and be the hermit to gain new ideas and perspective. Maybe that's what you need to do, you know? Maybe you need to spend some time alone just to kind of gain your bearings again, you know? Maybe this has been too much of a whirlwind for you. What else? Woo! Sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say maybe you're both kind of moody. Maybe you're both kind of imbalanced a little bit. But pay attention as to why. You know, again, with the High Priestess in reverse, it's trying to tell you something. And maybe you just really need to honor yourself and your feelings. Like, even if you're kind of like pushing it to the side and just kind of ignoring it, sometimes you can't ignore things. And I feel like this is amplified when it's in the reverse, because it's like really trying to tell you, like, listen, stop and listen for a minute. Stop and smell the roses. Go for a walk, you know. Be with yourself. Be with your higher self. Be with your heart. And we're going to get some crystal angel cards. Oh, we'll just keep those out. What messages do you have for our beautiful Libras for the month of, oh my goodness, March. Okay, So we'll take the ones that turn over, and we're not taking these. I don't know why I needed to look at this. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. You know, maybe this whole situation, like, you're alone a lot. Maybe you feel like you're alone a lot, or like you're going through this alone. But I feel like it's for a purpose, you know? Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So, you know, that actually might help you one day. You know, that actually might be of service to you as to why you are in the situation that you are, as to why you are feeling like you don't fit in. There's reasons behind it all, you know? So don't let that mess with your head. Look, there's light coming. So you got some beautiful light within you. Use it to your advantage in a good way, you know? Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you are asking about. So whoever you were thinking about during this video, or when you clicked on this link, it's very complex. This card makes me think of like the cosmos, you know, written in the stars, something that was, you know, thought out before you were even here. Maybe that's why you feel different from everybody, because you're either a star seed or, you know, some sort of special, like indigo, or just different from the you know, just different. I don't want to say regular human beings. I mean, doesn't even make sense, but you're beautiful, you know, you're of the light, you know, we all are. But whoever you're dealing with, I feel, can possibly relate to you, because I feel like you're both kind of different, but in a good way. So keep that in mind, however that resonates. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So are we possibly purposely making ourselves busy so we don't have to face truths or face progressing in our situation, or leaving a situation, putting something off? You know, just like I said, stop and smell the roses once in a while, and really be with yourself. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. I mean, all the Libras I know are incredible people and beautiful people, you know? You guys are like a flame that draws, you know, like you're not the moth, but it's like a moth to a flame, you know, like people flock to you. You guys are showstoppers. You guys are awesome people. You just have this beautiful shine and likeness about you. This is beautiful, you guys. The recovery of health and wellness is here. So you are recovering or needing to recover from something, almost maybe the heartbreak, you know, that it's here. March, Jade, maybe if you have Jade, maybe, you know, carry that with you. Just try to be a little bit more softer on yourself, I guess. And remember that happiness comes from within. And I always see this, and I think it rings true for me, at least. I feel like it does. Start with gratitude. I always say, you know, if I feel myself like not in a place where I feel like I'm positive or happy, I look for the gratitude, or search for gratitude. So I try to be grateful. And if I feel like I can't be grateful, then at least let me be hopeful. You know what I mean? So it's like there's all these different high vibrational feelings that we can use to switch our mood, you know? or switch our way of thinking and just come into a place where we know we can just be grateful. And if we're grateful, then that can start to snowball into this higher vibration, and everything, you know, starts going into the works, and it just feels amazing. And then sooner or later you find yourself appreciating the small things. And like I said, when you stop and smell the rose and you're like, holy shit, like life is beautiful. Like mother earth, the universe shows herself to us in such amazing and magical ways, where it's just like awe, you know, awe, like striking, and just like it takes your breath away sometimes. And it's like, that's where we find our, that's where we can find our gratitude, you know, just in the little things and just in the beauty all around us. And that's a big part of this charming life, you know. That's why I started this channel and this charming life company, because it's like there's magic in everything if you just stop and take a minute to see it. And then you don't necessarily have to go searching to find it. It finds you if you're open to seeing it. So just remember that, okay? I love you guys so much. Look, I think this is the longest video of all the signs that I've did. So maybe this is something somebody really had to listen to, but I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing March.